cut through some other things. This is a different edging than the regular story. But after Mary and I got married, went on our honeymoon. We went through this garbage for 3 days. Went to go see my mother. Then we headed out west.
Yeah.
You were talking about meeting the people. Well, Mama had been very much involved with the Quakers at that time.
Uh-huh.
Right outside of Ann Arbor, we stopped at a nice hotel, and I made a big fuss with the guy. He even walked us out to our car.
Yeah.
And then her mother got a card, and we never really paid, you know.
Oh.
So they paid for the thing. But anyway, we ended up at the Quakers, what do you call it, where they have their services.
The meeting house.
Mm-hmm. And Dr. Blood was there.
Uh-huh.
And he made arrangements for to go to his house to sleep until we found out what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we slept on the floor, Mary, huh?
I don't remember.
At Dr. Blood's place and all that. But she got connected with her. But then some Quakers called us and said, well, are you settled yet? Have you looked at this place? And what about... So right away, we were connected with the Quaker community.
Yes.
And all of them were like somehow looking for us, helping us, and all that business. Finding places. So we felt a real sense of being a part of. We weren't detached or anything. These were people who cared for us, you know, and saw us. So it was a really good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And what's her name? She had just come back from Moscow, where they had been picnicking at the city square, her and her husband. And then there was another. They were all crazy, like, you know. They were all brilliant. They were all doctorates and everything.
Yeah.
But they were all big on peace and all that. And this was pretty heavy duty because we were still fighting quite a lot of stuff. So they were not. Some of them were going to jail and all that kind of crap. But we got really caught up in the whole thing. Now, I went to church on Sunday, and I sat in a row, and in front of me was like 9 guys with necks that were this big. It was the whole football team was there. But she went to the Quakers, and I went after church. I went there and met with her, and the Quakers became a very big part of our life.
Uh-huh.
For a lot of good reasons, not just worship. So you were talking about when you went out there, you stayed with this family and all, huh?
Yeah.
So that right away, I felt a sense of community with those people. There's a nice little Catholic boy from Hazleton, Pennsylvania, you know.
Yeah.
But Mama was she had come back from Europe. She had like good credentials. She had been with the Quakers out in England and everything, and with the Quaker group. That's when they asked her, primarily Mama, would we take over the youth group at the place? And that was really kind of neat. Here's how I was sort of a youngest guy, but mature and all that kind of crap. We were fresh with our world travels with the Quakers and everything. And we met at somebody's house a couple of times. Huh, Mary? And then we had to sing Kumbaya. And what else did we sing? All these songs, you know. I never heard of them, but they were all so good and all.